hard trying to write this show, The Optimist. Okay, we've already seen my personality. And I think the world at the moment, it's really hard to be optimistic about everything that's going on, not just in this country, but internationally. And so I'm going to let you into a little secret. Okay, so originally when I was writing this show, I named it The Pessimist. Because I thought that's on brand, right? But then there was an intervention from my tour producer and my agent who was like, no, no, you can't call a show The Pessimist. We've just come out of a global pandemic. There is a cost of living crisis. What are you talking about? No, no one's going to want to come and see a show that's called The Pessimist. So you're going to have to do something about that. And I thought, oh my goodness, I hadn't thought about the optics of that. You're absolutely right. And so I changed, as you know, you already know this, I changed the name to The Optimist. But the content... It's exactly the same. There's been no change there at all. But listen, I do understand that I have a responsibility as a stand-up comedian that you've paid to see, that you've come all this way to see, to offer you something optimistic, that you can walk away here and go, oh, do you know what, that Leslie made me feel better about that, okay? And I take that responsibility very seriously, and I've tried to find something, and I think I have, and I hope that this is something that you can walk away from and feel proud of, and feel better about yourself and about the world in general, okay? Now, at the top of the show, I said to you, listen, my age, 48 years of age, which means that when I was a child, when I was growing up, our Prime Minister in this country was Margaret Thatcher. Now, wherever you sit politically on the spectrum, I believe that Thatcher, she told this country so very many lies, okay? But one of the biggest lies that she told us is this, that society does not exist, that collectivism is not a thing. It's all about neoliberalism, individualism, capitalism, look after number one, and fuck everyone else, okay? Now, it's taken us a long time, over 30 years, but I think that we, as a nation, as a society, we finally proved Thatcher wrong. And when did we do it? We did it during lockdown. Do you remember that? And how did we do it? Do you remember that? How did we do it, Bristol? Every Thursday. Yes. At 7 p.m. We, as a nation, as a society, collectively, made the biggest sacrifice of all by opening our own front doors, taking one step outside, and just randomly clapping for a really long time. Don't get eye contact with the neighbours, for God's sake. Don't want to talk to Beryl about bunions again. Do you remember that? And it was such an emotional time, wasn't it? To be outside of our houses and clapping collectively. And people would get really sort of emotional about it. They were like, I can't believe that we're all doing this. And they're putting it up on TikTok and welling up as they did it. And they're putting it up on Reels. And Boris Johnson was on the outskirts going, get out of your houses. And get out of the streets, it's the Blitz spirit. And we were like, oh, if Boris Johnson thinks it's a good idea, it must be. And other people were like, my hands aren't enough. And they went inside and they grabbed a wooden spoon. Get clang, clang, clang. Get clang, 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 clang. Get clang, clang. Boris Johnson. Society, the collective spirit. Why did we do it, Bristol? Why? We did it for a very, very important reason, because we did it because we wanted, as a nation, to let key workers know, okay, that we valued them, that we respected them, that we could see the sacrifice that they were making for us by leaving their houses, often unvaccinated, to go to work so that we could be safe at home. And we wanted to show them our appreciation and our support. And let's be honest, Bristol, how else could we have done that? There was no other way we could have shown them any support. That was the only way. And you know what? There were key workers up and down this country, you know, often working in hospitals without PPE, without a working track and trace system, grossly understaffed, undervalued, underpaid. And you know what? It didn't matter what they were doing at 7 o'clock on a Thursday. They would stop. Please, nurse, stop compressions. Beep. Sorry, could you switch the monitor off? Because I think Jean at number 57's got her pots and pans out. And that's really cut through the PTSD of that 78-hour week. Do you feel proud? I feel proud. And you know what, Bristol? I still do it. Do you remember when the nurses were on strike? I was out there. I went straight round to my hospital. I was like, "You all right? How you doing? Have you had a pay rise yet? No? Oh, sad face. You haven't had one for 12 years. Oh, God. Is this helping? Clang, 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 clang. Absolute double thumbs up from all the nurses. Thanks for your support. Oh, that's making all the difference. It's what we can do as a country, as a nation, when we really put our minds to it collectively. Some people might say, stop clapping. And just don't vote Conservative. Whoa. This is not a rally. And just to let you know, I'm not saying that. I don't have any strong opinions either way. And, you know, listen, I want you to know, I've got Tory friends. So, I've got friends who are, no, I haven't got any. No.